Yeah, y'all. So listen, welcome in y'all to the Growth Hub 365 challenge. This has been an amazing week. Has this week just been an amazing investment of your energy, of your time? Let me know in the chat if you found this week to be of a great asset to you and you are so grateful that Alicia, Lorette, Adura are putting this on. Just give them some love in the chat. Give them some love. This is the final session, and I want to make sure that we wrap up with them knowing how grateful we are for them being here providing this to us. So, just a few things to remind you all as we get going here on the final day. I got to make sure you all know that even though this is the final day, I need you all to stay to the very end because today's session is going to be the cherry on top. All right, today's going to be a phenomenal session. All right, and who's been watching the replays? Anybody you went back and you like rewinded and you've been like, okay, I'm watching these replays ASAP. Okay, Liliana says me. Let's go. Valerie says me. All right, awesome. If you haven't watched the replays, I definitely recommend you do so. You can find the replays inside of the school group. If you go in school and then you go to the classroom area, they are there in the 4-day challenge recording section. So make sure you all are going and watching that ASAP just so that you all don't miss out on anything, right? And so that you all can go launch efficiently and effectively. But real quick, let's start out with some wins. What wins do you have this week from this challenge? Drop it in the chat. What's one win? It could be big or small. Let's just celebrate wins together, big or small. Go ahead and put it in the chat. Makita says clarity. Let's see. Clarity, Makita says. Okay, who else has some wins they want to drop in the chat? Could be from the challenge, could be from something else in Growth Hub. Alicia says, many businesses I've talked to are interested in learning more. I love it. I love it. That's awesome. Let's see. Direction, Charles says. Let me see who else has a win from this week. It could be anything, whether you got your first client, whether you got your first AI agent built. Nicole says, I actually hooked up my business accounts to Growth Hub 365. Congratulations on getting that done. Let's see. RR, I don't know the name there. It looks like you're doing some laundry. I see you're in the camera, but it said the mindset. I love it. I got an accountability partner, Dante says. Adrian says, I got my AI agents done. Mark says, I built 2 agents. Let's go. Megan says, I finally found out how to import my domain. Liliana got a logo. Man, y'all are taking action. I love this. I love it. Amazing. So I want to real quick also give a shout out to you all yesterday that you saw the value and you jumped into the annual plan. Did anybody jump in and so far you grabbed your annual Growth Hub plan? Anybody in here? Me. Okay, I saw you all. I saw a bunch of you all jumping in and taking advantage of that yesterday. So if you missed that yesterday and you didn't hear about it, we will talk about it again today. Adura will be talking about how you all can take advantage of an annual deal that we have available for you all, where you can go and get some extra bonuses. But then, also save a little capital for your new business. Okay. So Adura, make sure you talk about that at the very end. Let me do this. Adura. I want to do something crazy. I'm going to let you, Adura, pick somebody who stays till the very end of today. I want to give away some Growth Hub credits. All right. So I do this every Growth Hub challenge. I want to make sure somebody that has their camera on at the very end of today, that's here and present. Let's do Adura. I'm going to let you choose somebody to walk away with some Growth Hub credits. All right. So let's just do that. But if you stay to the very end to hear not only just the lesson, the teaching that Adura is going to bring to you today, but also just to hear how you all can save. Somebody says you're cutting in and out. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Coretta, we good? All right. So Sharitha, we're good. Okay. Maybe it's somebody else's internet connection. But so stay to the very end to hear also about how you can go ahead and take advantage of our annual plan, an annual subscription to save a little bit, but and to get extra bonuses. Okay. So make sure you hang tight till the very end. All right. So let's go ahead and get Adura up to the stage today. I'm excited. Real quick, just put welcome Adura, put hey Adura in the chat if you're excited for Adura to come take the stage and flame the stage. You're literally learning from somebody who's at the forefront with Alicia at the forefront of AI. Adura is one of the top AI educators out there with right there with Alicia, their partner, hand in hand, arm in arm, leading the charge for you guys. And so I truly believe there's no other team you should be learning AI from than Adura. But before we bring up Adura, I just got to make sure we do a few things because I don't want you to this week once the challenge is over. I just don't want you to lose momentum, Adura. I don't want them to lose momentum. So this is what I need everybody to go do right now. Who in here has an accountability partner for Growth Hub specifically? Let me know in the chat. Put a yes or a no if you have an accountability partner for Growth Hub specifically. No, 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 yes, yes, no, no. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna go inside of the group, the Facebook group right now, or not the Facebook group, sorry, the school group. Sorry, y'all. Sometimes I start speaking too fast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in the school group right now, and I'm going to be making a post here in about 60 seconds. It's going to say accountability partner check-in, okay? It's going to say accountability. And what I want you all to do, you can go put in there, if you need an accountability partner, you can put me, okay? And what I want you to do is put who you're serving. Did Adura teach y'all how to find niches this week? Did Adura talk to you guys about finding a niche and who you're going to serve? Okay, yes. So what I want you all to go do, let me make this post real quick for you all. All right, here we go. I just made this post in here. So there's this post I just made. It says accountability partner check-in. Go to the school group right now, refresh, because I literally just posted it. I want you to comment if you need an accountability partner, put maybe who you're serving. If you want, like, this is totally up to you. You could put where you're located if you want. That's up to you. Obviously, you don't have to share personal information, but you can put in here if you need an accountability. And what I want you to go do is on the post, I want you to go find somebody else who needs an accountability partner, and I want you to message them. All right, is that clear? Is that clear? So if you need an accountability partner, comment. And then if I need you to go comment on somebody else's and DM them to find an accountability partner. Now, try to put in there who you're like a little bit about yourself, who you're serving, so they know if they would be a good fit. All right. So, hey, my name is Michael. I'm going to be building AI agents for dentists in Kentucky. Hey, my name is Michael. I'm helping construction companies in Las Vegas. Right. So just kind of go in there. And what I want everybody to do is go post if you need one, and then go comment on somebody else's and go DM somebody. Now, this is what we're not doing. All right, y'all. I need y'all to listen. We're not promoting our services in the DM. We're not doing that. No, no, no. Val, Val, why are you like shrugging your shoulders? I can see y'all. We're not going and DMing everybody on that list saying, here's my link for coaching, here's my link for that. No, no, no. We're not doing that. This is strictly for people who truly want accountability partners where you can use each other to grow and to get support that you need. Because you and I both know that once this week ends, it's easy to go quiet and to isolate yourself. It's easy. I don't want that for you. I want you to find somebody you could tap in with, you can build with. So take a few minutes while Adura's getting started today. Go in there, go find that accountability post, go in there and find somebody, message them, and find that accountability partner you need. Is that cool? Yeah, cool, y'all. All right. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and welcome to the stage Mr. Adura Sanya. He's going to lead the charge on the very final session here. I hope you guys are excited for this. This week has been so much information, but I know Adura, he's going to over deliver on the last day. So make sure you have your cameras on, get your pen and paper ready. And Adura, let's take him home. Let's go.
What is going on, my good people? Welcome to this is our season finale. Oh man. Who else is like, you're sad that we're ending? Today's our last day, but you're also like happy about what is to come and the opportunity to change your whole life out here. Type me in the chat if that's you. I'm like, man. I'm sad to see you guys go, but I'm happy to see you guys grow. I should have been a rapper or something, guys. But good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. We are here. It is day 4. Oh man, how you guys feeling? Talk to me, man. Talk to me. Talk to me. Look, actually, you know what? Let's open this thing up a little bit before we it's our last day, man. We might gotta turn on some Boys to Men or something like that and just like take in the moment. But let's do that. Let's open up the lines a little bit. I want to hear from a few of you guys. Just talk to me about, just your experience. This is not a Q&A session. I just want to just talk to me about your experience, what you're fitting to go do with this stuff that you've learned over the past 4 days. Let's open up the lines. Who we Lakeisha, who we got, man? Let's see. And again, this is specifically, I want to hear about just how you're feeling. I want to hear about your plan of action, right? Talk, talk to me. Oh, you're
Go
on
ahead.
mute, Coretta.
Go ahead, Coretta. You're correct. Okay, so let's bring up Harlan.
Hi, hi.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
are.
there she go.
Okay, I'm excited. I joined in January, and when I joined in
Mm,
January, it took me a minute to catch it. But I have an opportunity to do a presentation with a group of pastors. They are part of
mm,
a big organization that's national, international. And my mom is connected where she's the top administrator, so she's setting up the appointment. So I'm able to get like 100, almost 100 or more pastors in a room to do the presentation. So I'm setting up the presentation. I just got a couple of questions that I may need to get asked you in reference to what are some of the things that I am able to give them within their packet, as far as what can the AI representative or the AI receptionist can do. And say, for instance, once I set up the AI, they give them basic information. But most churches like to give information by weekly, by monthly about events and stuff. So would I be able to do that for them once it's set up? Can I go back in and put new information in? That's one question I have.
and I right after I just said it's not a Q&A session, but I'm gonna answer that
I
for
know.
you
That's
real
why I
quick.
was trying not to
But yes,
ask it, but that
you
is a
can always
question I have.
update. You can always update the AI after you set it up. But most importantly, happy for you. All right. So everybody give a shout out to Coretta taking action. When's your demo?
Well, my mom is gonna call probably within the next couple of weeks. She just want to make sure I got it right. So all she got to do is make a phone call. She's connected to the top guy, and she said, "Just let me know when you're ready." So once I get those questions that I have clear, she's gonna make the call, and I'll have it ready by. I'm saying by next week, but within the next 2 weeks.
Perfect. 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 Keep us updated on that. All right, who we got? Who we got next? Remember, so I want to hear about So we've been together for 4 days at this point. I want to hear about your plan of action. I want to hear about how you feel, what you're ready to go do out here, what you got planned, what you set up already. Talk to me. Who you got next?
Good morning. My name is Carla Coleman, and I learned about Alicia literally the week that my company eliminated my position on February 5th. And at that time, I wasn't able to join. I wanted to, but I had to get my business up and going. I'm doing consulting in the same field now, and I've been doing this business for years, working in workforce development with nonprofits, colleges, and I also work with the workforce offices. And finally, I was able to upgrade yesterday. I'm so excited, and I know this is going to really take my business to the next level. And at the same time, I'll really be able to help a lot of people. So I've got a lot of catching up to do because of meetings. I've been in and out of the sessions and even in the sessions while on meetings. But I'm excited and I'm ready to go all in.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you for sharing, Carla. We wish you the best of luck. I want you to make even way more money than you were making previously. Go out, make it happen. Keep us updated.
Okay, so we have several more hands up. Remember, you're sharing your takeaways, what you have achieved so far. What is your plan of action? Okay, we're bringing up Amatola now.
Miss Shabazz.
Miss Shabazz. Go ahead, Miss Shabazz.
Okay, there you go. Okay, you see all these?
What you got going on over there?
Okay, I'm going to a city costume dance of Alice in Wonderland this morning, where there are going to be different dignitaries there for the city. So I'm the grass and the flowers this morning, and I got my business cards with me. So as I'm out dancing and talking to them about being an AI, getting them an AI receptionist, I got them in a happy mode. They can't go any place because I got them in my arms.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
So that's my plan of action for this morning at 10 o'clock.
So
I
that's
just
like,
wanted to join in and say, hey, I'm working it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I always love your energy, Miss Shabazz. I wish you the best of luck. Go bring some clients back.
Right, that's the plan. And I'll be also sending some pictures post with me and my possible clients as we're dancing, or as I'm the green woman with flowers on me.
No, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Man. All right. Who else we got? Who else we got? Let's turn the energy up. Got Miss Shabazz about to go secure some clients. What else we got? What else we got shaking and baking?
Hi, Liliana, you're up.
Oh, I had to figure out how to unmute. I'm excited. I feel very optimistic about the future. I want to grow my cleaning service, so I plan on using AI to grow my cleaning service, but also to branch out and work with other service-oriented small businesses to kind of, I feel like AI could polish up their business and make them look more professional, and I plan on driving that. So I'm really excited, and I've learned so much And I just can't believe all of this has been free. I joined the classes, so after this, I'll go into the classes and learn even more. So I'm just really psyched. I'm really happy.
Nah, and I'm happy for you. And the keywords that she just said, I can't believe this was all for well, technically not free. Yeah. One $1, right? But now we're glad that you got value from it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, let's do one more person and then
Ernessa, where are you, Ernessa?
I am here. Good morning to you, Dora. Good morning, Lakeisha.
good morning.
Pardon me and my technicality. My camera's off, but I can't get my AI team to move out the way. So please forgive me.
No, it's all good.
But yes, I'm very excited to be part of the team too. This is my second challenge, so I definitely been strategizing to move forward and been taking action with my warm market, or I can't remember what you call it, the warm, Adora, what's it called? The warm.
Your warm network.
My warm network. So I've been reaching out to different family members that have businesses, but mainly my community of people that I've been, patronizing since I've been in Dallas. 13 years I've been patronizing this beauty supply store, and me and her, the owner, got a pretty good connection over the years. So she was the first person on my mind because being a customer, I've seen her pains of the phone ring constantly. I've watched her grow her business from 4 and 5 beauty supply stores. So now she had 10, and one even out of the city of Dallas. So I really believe she's been kind of thinking about it. She's a deep thinker. Obviously, she's got 10 stores. So I think she's thinking about it strong, but we did actually connect, and she did say she was interested and wanted to see the demo. I'm just waiting for her to lock in the demo scheduled time, which was supposed to have been sometime today, but I was hoping that it would be after your training, Adora. I could feel confident, but I got my AI agent already built, tailor-made to her. I use your Rupert GPT chat to get it in motion. And I tell you, everything I imagine I would offer this lady to take the pains that are frequently asked questions like, what stores near me? And what's lint hair do you have? And do you have it at this location? All that was in my mind. GPT Rupert pushed out on his own without me having to tell it. And I just got excited all over again to just see what AI will do. It literally is over and beyond what we ask. Sound like somebody I serve and know who does exceedingly abundantly. I kind of does that a little bit, but I'm excited. So that's where I'm at, trying to land that deal with my first client. Been kind of going back and forth in my mind and very prayerful about what to charge, because sometimes I'll just be honest, I struggle with giving the value I know is worth or asking for, even when I know this person has well over enough money to give it to me. And I think because I know her, so I may need some little pinch in the back on that. But other than that, my other plan of action is just to do what I've been listening to a lot of millionaires are saying when they did in their early days. They just knocked on doors. And Corey just really pushed me out more on yesterday. I'm like, he's
Corey
going
Mack.
Stepped up on my territory too. I'm like, oh, it's on. So that's my plan of action. Besides the beauty supply owner, I plan on just literally knocking on doors and calling the ones I couldn't open.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I
Come
love
back
it.
with some fire. Hope to come back with some fire and land some deals to share.
Now we are waiting on you. We are waiting on you. I appreciate you going out, taking action. I love that. So it's just a matter of time.
Thank you.
Yes, and she doesn't miss sessions, Adore. She's locked in.
Locked in.
She's in the chat. She's in school. She's very active, right? Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Lakeisha. I'll be knocking on her doors. If I can knock on yours, I'd be at your door too. I'm really ambitious because I tell you, I've had literally warfare in my mind. I know I'm not by myself about this AI. I've had 3 or 4 times, I tell you the truth, I had said, this is too hard. This is too much. I can't do this. And the better part of me said no. When I follow the Millionaires channel too. What is it? The School of Hard Knocks. And when I listened to those millionaires and how they bounced back and how they were like down to nothing, like I don't even have a car. I'm like starting from ground zero. So I'm going to show myself I can do it just like they did it from zero. So I hope that encourages somebody, whatever you're going through financially. If the millionaires today can bounce back from being off the couch or at rock bottom, and they got 24 hours, we got 24 hours, we got the same opportunity. So we just need to seize the moment in the hour that we're in, where that's all they're saying. AI on the news, AI. So I'm gonna hush and let somebody share.
Oh, that's heavy.
Love it,
Yeah,
love it,
that
love
is
it,
heavy.
Ernesta. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you for letting me share, Lakeisha. And can't wait to hear the teaching now.
You're welcome. Okay, over to you, Adura.
All righty then. Man, I was sitting here just trying to prolong our time together a little bit, but who already knows? Like, yo, you're already locked in. You're with us past these 4 days. Type I'm in. I'm in. I'm with y'all. So I don't have to be sad. We're not. Today's not really our last day. But no, I'm so happy for you guys. Let me go ahead, share my screen for today. And the irony of this, guys, so this is the final day, and this ends up being, yeah, pretty much the shortest day, right? Because let's just recap, right? Day one, foundation, right? Foundation. Day two, right? Dug all into AI agents. Day three, showed you guys how to attract clients. Guys, so you really have pretty much, I don't know, let's call it 90% of the puzzle, right? So today is just simply about, all right, what do I say to these people once they have scheduled, that almighty, what we've been talking about this whole week. You are one demo away. What do I say to these people after they scheduled a demo with me? Now, before we get there, I just want to I want to bring something to you guys' attention real quick, right? So one of the homework assignments from yesterday was, and this was an impromptu assignment. I told you guys, yo, collect a list of business, local business, networking, events, meetups, all that, right? Who did the homework, by the way? Who did the homework? Type yay, me, whatever you want to type in the chat. So I'm in a whole bunch of, just different Facebook groups or whatever. And I saw this post on my feed. Literally this morning. And let's just look at this, right? And really, I'm showing this to you guys because one of the most important things that I can impart upon you guys is like, how to think about certain things, right? So I see this post and it's in this group, right? Charlotte business owners. And here's the headline. Who here is interested in speaking in front of 500K? Oh no, 500,000 plus per year earning business owners. We're looking for a sponsor or speaker for our high-level private dinner. This event is limited to 20 attendees and curated only for business owners at the level mentioned above. If you target leads for your business or this audience, this event is for you. Sponsorship, here's the key, one of the biggest things that stuck out to me here. Sponsorship is only $200. So I bring this up, right? Because it aligns with basically what I said to you guys yesterday about there's a whole lot of opportunity locally. There's a whole lot of opportunity connecting with people, even if you got to pay. I don't know. Let me know in the chat. Would you pay $200 to speak in front of this group that this guy's describing? Or are you kind of like, so this is also a mindset thing too, right? Oftentimes people are like, man, I only want to do a thing if it don't cost nothing. Would you pay $200 to get in front of this group? Let me know in the chat. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, this is a small risk for a huge gain. Guys, I don't even be outside like that, right? Like I'm like, I told you guys, I'm in my like just voluntarily washed up kind of introverted phase season of life, right? But I would pay more than the 200, right? To get in front of. And the play here, right? So I'm giving this to you guys again. One of the most powerful things that I could give you guys is like how to think, how to just approach these things. It's like I'm getting in front of these people, with some kind of presentation on, the 3 levers that you can use AI to pull right now to make or save an extra $100,000 a year in your business, right? Coming at them with a presentation like that. And then obviously, my presentation can be somewhat skewed towards how most business owners are doing what. Fill in the blank for me, guys. I want to see if you guys been really, really locked in, really been paying attention during our time together. What should our presentation look like? And this is just me preparing you for future battle, guys. This is just, I just saw this in the wild and I'm like, man, let me show this to my people so that if and when you come across this, you see something like this, you know how to put it together, right? So let me see what y'all talking about. Yep. Business owners are losing leads, missing leads. Yes. All right. Oh, how business owners are losing revenue, missing calls. Show stats on how AI can help. Oh man, we can wrap this thing up right now. You guys understand the assignment. Missing opportunities. All right. So I just wanted to show this to you guys. Just a little quick lesson on, it's opportunities that exist out here. You just got to be ready to pounce on those opportunities, right? All right, now, today, like I said, guys, today, not going to be super long today, guys. We got all of the pieces of the puzzle. We just need this last little piece. So today is going to be how we conduct our demo, right? Now, in order to have a demo call, there's a couple things that you want to have. One, confidence, right? So I want you guys out here, even though the majority of you are brand new to this, I want you guys out here moving with the confidence of someone that, like, yo, this is what you do. Like, yo, you build and deploy AI agents in your sleep type confidence. That's the kind of confidence. You ever feel like that level of confidence where you just like, yo, it like exudes off of you, where people can feel it. They know that you know your stuff, right? You have to have that level of confidence. And that will carry you a long way, right? Because the flip side of that is if you don't have that level of confidence, people gonna be looking at you kind of like, are you sure this is what you do? Like, yo, you don't seem so sure. And when you don't seem so sure, people are not gonna be willing to pay you, right? So you got to walk with that confidence. Um, and what's that thing? You know, you got to fake it till you make it, right? Um, Second, you're gonna need a script, which guess what? What do you think, or what, I might have for you? Got something in here for you guys, right? That we're gonna go over. Also, you're gonna need packages. You are gonna need pricing and packages. Now, for those of you guys that have already been with us, I always say, I do not tell you guys what to charge. I absolutely do not tell you what to charge. And it's been so amazing seeing you guys or some of our community members go out and like really like come out the gate charging high ticket numbers, right? Like we talked to Corey yesterday. Corey told me he charging people 4,000, 6,000. So that's why I don't tell, like, you gotta, make up your mind. But what I do, I give you guys a loose guideline, if you will, where it's like, so we have two components, right? Our build fee, you call this a build fee, setup fee, whatever, right? That is the price that you're charging to actually, build the AI agent, the prompting that comes with that, any automations that come with that, so on, right? Then we have our monthly retainer or maintenance fee, whatever you want to call that, right? Ideally, and again, I'm not telling you guys what to do, but ideally, I would want to see you guys at least at like a minimum of like $1,000 on the build fee. But again, remember we talked about yesterday, the concept of there might be some people where it's like, yo, I know this person can potentially bring me a lot more business, so I might do something at a reduced price or whatever the case may be, right? So that still is a thing. So I'd say like that's loosely like where I'd want to see you guys at minimum, right? And then on the monthly subscription fee, yeah, I don't know. $500. I generally like to be at 500 minimum, but we've had people that have started with 197, 297, whatever it is, right? So you gotta, figure out, what you feel that is worth. One thing I will say, one thing I don't want you guys to do, don't go out here and be like over promising super like complex type builds and yeah, just all types of out of this world type stuff. And then for like a small amount of money, right? So don't do that. Like simple bread and butter type play, guys, is yo, I'm building you an AI receptionist. That could be one. So then we can stack it, right? So like, for example, your package number one could be one AI agent, right? So in my world, one AI agent is one price, right? So I have it at, we have one AI agent that's a $5,000 build fee, then 500 a month, right? Then package number two could be, okay, you want two AI agents, right? Maybe they want Instagram and a inbound receptionist. So now you could potentially bundle, right? So it's like one for five, but if you get two, that could be 7,500. Or it could be one for 1,500, you get two, and that's I don't know, 2,500. I don't know, whatever you want to do, right? But the concept of if someone gets more, you're kind of reducing that pricing a little bit. So it feels like, oh, like if I could get two and it feels cheaper, right? Um, so that's all that's all I'm gonna give you guys on packages. And yeah, God bless you guys on that. And again, the reason I do that, guys, imagine if I tell you guys, yo, don't charge more than $1,000. I would have cost the community at this point probably six figures worth of revenue, because we done had people that have gone out charging 5, 6, 7 plus $1,000, right? Then other thing that you need a way to collect money, right? So some of you guys might have a business already. If you have a merchant account already, that's great. You could use that. Some of you guys might not have a business, right? My philosophy is this. Regardless of what your situation is, just me personally, if I've done all this work and gotten it to this point, where someone is ready to pay me, I am absolutely, I don't care if it got to be Zelle, PayPal, Venmo, carrier pigeon, whatever it is, right? Like I'm going to figure out a way to collect the money, right? Ideally, definitely for sure, if you're starting out without like an entity, at some point you definitely want to put that in place. That's completely up to you. But you're definitely going to need a way to collect money, and you can also, do that inside of GrowthHub 365. You're able to integrate if you have a Stripe account, PayPal Business, I think even Square, couple other ones as well, right? Now, with that being said, let us get into our demo call script. What do we say? What do we say? I just opened up the chat. Lisa said, I don't think I've ever felt that confidence without alcohol. Oh man. All right. So I'm gonna walk you guys through the important components of this. Right. So here's the structure. And again, for context, this is where you're at the point somebody has scheduled a demo call with you. It's on your calendar. You're hopping on, ideally like a Zoom call with them, right? So that's just for reference purposes. That's where we're at, right? That's where this scripting comes in. So call structure. First part, set expectations. 2, discovery questions. 3, present solution. 4, close, right? So part one. We're going to set expectations. This is very, very important, right? You're hopping on the call with someone. Oftentimes, this might be someone that you might not even know, right? So we want to let them know what to expect on the call, right? So boom, hey, Brian, thanks for jumping on. Man, I appreciate you taking the time out. Look, so before we get rolling, I just want to let you know, just how this call works, right? So pretty much I'm going to ask you some questions, about your business, how you handle leads. Then we'll be able to actually hop into a live demo, of our AI system, so that you can see how it would work for your business. And look, if you love it, makes sense for you, we get you set up today. But alternatively, if you like, so I like to do corny stuff, right? I like to, make people laugh, kind of thing, lighten up the mood. So I may say something like, hey, look, also, alternatively, if you absolutely hate it, no worries, it's all good. Blah, 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 right? So make it yours. Or I could say something like, yo, if you absolutely hate it, you know what? Just as a gesture of wasting your time, like I'll send you $1. All right. So light in the mood a little bit. Two, discovery questions, right? So your mission with your discovery questions is you're asking questions to try to find gaps in their process. For example, where are they missing? Where are they missing out on money right now? Right? What are they? What are some like just gaping holes that they've got in their business right now? Right? So remember how I told you guys, you don't have to be like some kind of like super, slick, like fast talking sales, guy or gal. The reason for that is we're able to ask like these strategic discovery questions, right? We ask them questions. This is us like kind of like diagnosing their situation, right? So, one suggestion, get good at asking questions. Get good at asking questions, probing. Get good at what's known as actively listening, right? All right, question number one. So, hey, Bob, all right, so let's start here. What are you doing right now, just in terms of, what are you doing marketing wise to get customers? Like, are you running ads? Like, what are you guys doing? So, boom, very simple question. They answer that. Make sure you're actively listening. All right, question two, lead volume. All right, so you said you're running Facebook ads. So about how many calls per month, are coming in? Or how many leads per month are coming in, from Facebook ads? They answer that question. Question number three, conversion rate. So Bob, out of those, so you're generating about 500 leads a month. How many of those would you say become actual like paying customers? All right, so really actively listening there. So let's say somebody says they're generating 500 leads, but only a few of them are turning into customers. Okay, like there's some potential opportunity there, right? Next question. What's the main thing? Like what's the main thing that you guys are selling or people are buying from you? And they answer that. What does that typically cost? What's the average sale? All right. And who handles follow-up? Like, are you are you like who's responding to these leads when they come in? Like, is that you, like a virtual assistant, team member? Very important question, right? Now, now we're gonna get into like pain-based or pain point type questions. So, Bob, so when a lead comes in, I know you said your receptionist is handling that right now. Like, so generally when a lead comes in, like how long before she like on average before she responds? Like, do you say like it's minutes, hours? Like what do you think that is? And you're just gonna ask. Now imagine you ask this question and the person's like, oh man, that's the issue right now, sometimes she's on calls, then she misses calls, and you're, oh man, that's crazy. Like, how many calls would you say, like you guys are missing off of that, right? So, like, again, actively listening and then just really internalizing what they're saying to you so that you could get like a real complete picture of what they've got going on in their business. So, oh, well, look, let me ask you this, if when you guys get people and they don't buy right away, like how many times do you guys follow up, before moving on? So imagine I've talked to business owners where they're like, yo, we're not really doing, we're not really doing much of anything in that regards, right? That is like one of those gaping holes, right? If a business is generating leads and they're not like following up with those leads, or if a business is generating incoming phone calls and they're not answering every single one of those, these are like these are things that are causing them to lose money, right? Another pain point question. What happens to leads that come in after hours or over weekends? So Bob, I know, so you guys are open till 5 p.m., right? So tell me what happens, when people call after 5 p.m. Like what do you guys have in place for those type of situations right now? Oh man. Yeah, everyone right now, we send after we leave the office, we send it to voicemail. What? What is that right there? If you hear somebody say that, like, yo, from the hours of 5 p.m. to 9 a.m., they don't have any coverage on the phone. If it's any level of serious business, they're losing money from that. All right. But it's your job to be able to ask the question and then also recognize the opportunity, right? So just quick, quick little lesson inside the lesson, guys. All right. So I've showed you guys over these 4 days, like pretty, pretty straightforward, not really technical to be able to like build these AI agents, right? Cool. Like my 11-year-old son can do this, right? What I've shown you guys how to do. Here's the real sauce, if you will, right? Your ability to ask people these questions, your ability to understand what a business has going on, and then be able to recommend to them like solutions that they can use to solve their existing problems. That is where you kind of separate yourself from anyone that could just, click some buttons, create an AI agent. That's where you're able to separate yourself when businesses start looking at you as almost like a strategic partner to their business. Give me a 1 in the chat if you guys are picking up the lesson within the lesson, right? So, guys, like right now, I personally haven't so that's actually why I like doing these sessions with you guys, because it keeps me like a little active. But guys, like I'm personally not building. Yeah, it's been a while since I've like personally built like an agent or a system, for a business. And the reason with that is because a lot of my time is spent on kind of consulting strategy side, right? I'm able to kind of come into the business, look at what they've got going on, audit what they've got going on a sales marketing side, and come to them with a solution. And then now I've got the team to be able to build said solution. Now, is that how it started? No, absolutely not. Like, there have absolutely been times where I'm like literally building AI like day in, day out, right? So you got to start somewhere. But what I'm telling you guys is, though, this kind of secret to being able to like really, really, really get businesses to pay you like 5+ figures type of thing is being able to understand what's going on inside the business, being able to probe, being able to like dive deep, and then create an AI-based solution for what they've got going on. Let me open the chat up. Are you guys picking up the lesson within the lesson? Let me know. All right, perfect. Now, another pain-based question is, so look, when you guys miss a call and call them back later, like, do they like always answer, or do you guys like sometimes have people where they've already moved on to like, another business or a competitor or anything like that? They answer that question. Now, I could ask them these qualifying questions, right? So like, what are 2 to 3 questions that you must know to tell, like if someone's like just serious or just browsing, right? So these are like qualifying questions that they would ask potential clients, right? So like, for example, a mortgage broker, something they might want to know credit score, right? For example. All right. So we've wrapped up the discovery. Now, at part 3, want to present a solution. And give the demo, right? So step 1 to this, recapping their pain. As you can have a lot of success, right? And this is just, some of you guys might be selling other stuff, right? So this is not even like an AI thing, but you can have a lot of success if you get good at being able to recap what people told you, recap their pain points, And here's the proof of this, right? You ever hear people be like, oh man, like, yo, I really feel, I really feel like you were talking to me. I really feel seen. I really feel heard. People want to feel, right? People want to feel that way, right? Like, yo, I said the thing, something, and like, man, like, yo, you really understood what I was talking about, right? Like that's not everyone has that skill. So I say, okay, I forgot the name I was using. All right, Bobby. Look, so man, I appreciate you, sharing all this with me. Like it's very gives me a lot of insight, into your business. So let me let me just make sure, I've got everything, correctly, right? So right now you're getting you're running Facebook ads. You guys are generating like 500 leads a month. Out of that, like about 1% of them, turn into actual paying customers. You've got your assistant, Mary. She's the one like handling like the calls right now. And it's generally taking her like on average, a couple hours, to get back just based off of, just her existing workflow and everything like that. And you're following up with it sounds like, not don't really have like a full system in place, for follow up and you guys are sending, the after hours leads to voicemail, right? Um just want to make sure like does that sound about right? All right, boom. So they agree to that. Now the next step, calculate their loss, right? So, guys, you guys should know by now, right? I'm not the best at math. Or maybe what I should be saying, I'm not the best at I wasn't the best at school-based math. I was not the best at school-based math. But this like in the trenches, in the streets, it's time to make some money math. Like I'm pretty good at that kind of math. So I could say, all right, so let's do the math on this, right? Your average customer right now, is worth on average like $3,000. You're converting a 1%, of all of your leads. And what look, that's decent. Like you guys are making, decent money, but I guess what comes to mind for me is like, what about like all the other non-converted leads, that you guys are missing out on right now, the ones that are calling after hours, the missed calls, or you said your receptionist takes like 2 hours on average. Like, so it's a lot right now, that's like, currently like kind of falling through the cracks for you guys just based off of, the restraint or the constraints of like the existing system that you got right now. It sounds like your assistant, man, she's doing a great job, but humans, humans are gonna human, right? So, I mean, just doing some rough math here, like even if even if you are just able to convert X amount, right? More leads, right? Like it seems like based off the fact you're saying the average customer is worth $3,000 to you, man, if you guys were just able to convert like 2 to 3 more leads into actual customers per month, that would be an increase of about $9,000 per month, right? Like, am I like, that makes sense? So the flip side of that, since you guys are not capturing that right now, like that's about like $9,000 a month that conservatively, right? You're leaving on the table like right now. So you kind of want to, let that sink in for them a little bit, right? Let that sink in for them a little bit, kind of taking them on this journey, right? And kind of letting them understand, like, dang, like, I'm missing out on 9 grand a month. 9 grand a month. Amber said that's 108,000 a year. I did not fact check that, but I'm going off of what Amber said. um, so like, but look, here's the good part, Bobby, like, think about what if we could just capture, again, I like to be very, I like to be very conservative with numbers. So like, look, just that, let's say we could just capture, you're generating 500 leads right now a month. What if we could just put a system in place to help you just convert 3 more of those people per month? All right. And they say like, okay, like that's interesting. So they're like, look, that's what our AI does, right? So for your consulting business or whatever, insert whatever business, here's how it would work, for your business, right? So boom, every time like someone calls your phone, right? The AI is able to pick up the phone right away, right? So just how you told me, again, Mary is great. If so, here's a little positioning, right? Some people you'll talk to, like, will have the objective of, they want to get rid of, they want to get rid of some team members. And some people, like, no, they like their team. They want to use AI to like work in conjunction with their team, right? So you got to pay attention to that as well, because you don't want to lean into one way where they're really another way, right? There's going to be disconnect. So if someone has expressed that they love their receptionist or whatever, whoever, then I'm going to lean into, hey, so kind of think about it like that, right? Mary's great at her job. Look, I wouldn't, just from what you described to me, Mary sounds amazing, right? Here's the only issue though. Mary's only one person, right? So while Mary is on the phone with this person, you got 3 more calls coming in. That's 3 potential people right there that don't become customers. So what we do for businesses like, insert whatever businesses like yours, we could have the AI kind of work, tag team situation with Mary. So think about that, right? For someone that has expressed that they don't want to get rid of Mary, their receptionist or whoever, you would sound like a goofball if you leaned into, oh yeah, you could use this AI to get rid of, like, they're going to be looking at you like you're crazy. Now, alternatively, if they have disclosed that, man, because I do, I get businesses like this, they're like, yo, I'm looking at AI as a way to like reduce my payroll type of thing, right? So then what do you do? Tell me in the chat for that type of person, what kind of frame, how are you going to frame the AI, right? For that type of person that's like, yeah, I'm looking at this as a way that I can reduce my payroll. Oh, Stacy. talk about how much affordable AI is. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that. AI never sleeps, never calls in, always available. Patricia, I like that. ROI, Kathy. You know, I got throw you guys some stuff every now and then. Make sure y'all paying attention. So, somebody said, what are you streamlining to reduce your payroll? So, what are you? I'm not sure if you were saying that or if you were asking me that. I'm not sure. But all right, now is it me? Is it like a trillion Zoom things I gotta keep minimizing? All right, now the next step, present the AI solution. All right. So we just talked them through, you know, what the AI can do for them, kind of like personalizing it to their business. Boom, how fast the AI is, qualify your leads, boom, 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 right? And the third, the AI books appointments automatically. When someone's qualified, it puts them on your calendar. They pick a time, it books them, can send out confirmation and reminders. It's literally having your it's like having your best employee working 24/7. But for a fraction of the cost. All right. So now, and I always say, like, oh man, I'm not going to read through this whole thing. I'm not going to read through this whole thing, but I think I've walked you guys through the most the most essential parts. But now, step 4, the demo options. Right. Step 4, the demo options. So this is just where this is where you're going to actually give them the demo, right? So the most impactful thing, now I'm gonna give you guys some little extra sauce on this, right? If you had time, let's say it was Monday and somebody booked this demo with you for Wednesday, right? The most impactful thing, I hope you guys are writing this down. The most impactful thing that you could do demo wise, if they have an existing website, go to it, build the AI agent, as I've showed you guys multiple times at this point. Build a little AI agent based off of their business, right? It'll take you 10, 15 minutes, whatever it is, right? Now, are you guys seeing where I'm going with this, right? So you just had all this conversation with this person. Imagine you then either picking up the phone again, like you guys have seen me do several times at this point. Hey, Bob, I want you to talk to somebody real quick. Imagine you doing a demo with somebody. You've had the conversation with them. You now pick up your phone like, hey, I want you to check something out real quick. And you pick up the phone, you call the AI, and it answers like, hey, this is whatever the name of the AI is, and it says their business. So let's say the name of their business was Bob's Locksmith. And you call the AI, and the AI is like, hey, you have reached Bob's Locksmith. How impactful do you think that would be for Bob sitting there and listening and being able to interact with an AI that was built for his business. Bob don't know how long it took you, it only took you a little 10, 15 minutes, if that, to put together. But the impact of that, what's that one? Just on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think the impact of that is? Now you're putting Bob in a position of it's not some like abstract idea where it's like, oh, okay, yeah, let me, yeah. No, you're now framing this in Bob's mind. It's more so like, hey, Bob, look, we just kind of, look, Bob, we like to lead. You're not a customer, Bob, but look, we like to lead with our best foot forward. So I actually had my team, check out your site and really just put together something for you. Again, you're not a client yet, right? So this could have absolutely, been for nothing, but I want you to experience what this could, what this could look, feel, and sound like for your business. Matter of fact, I want you to call it real quick. Like, guys, you see what's happening. We are fully putting that person, like, now it's almost a question of, well, dang, like, yo, you already kind of created this for me. Like, it's just a question of, do I want you to complete it? Do I want you to complete it? It's no longer like potentially abstract, like, okay, let me think about it. No, it's like, yo, we already, hey, look, Bob, we already started on it. We can have this thing up and running for you, when you become, an actual client and fully get it trained up on, everything, stuff that might have not been on your site, whatever the case may be, right? So that's not gonna guarantee that Bob gives you money. But how many of you guys would agree, right? What did I tell you guys on day one? What is my objective for you guys? I want to get you guys as close to the money as possible. I can't guarantee you no money. We're not one of these weird influencer guru thingies out there. I'm not guaranteeing you no money. But strategy right here, right? If you do everything that we've talked about day 1, 2, and 3, and implement just what I've given you right now, how many of you guys realize you're that much closer to the money? Drop some dollar signs in the chat if you're picking up what I'm putting down. If you're picking up. All right. So boom, you do the demo. So these are the most important parts that I just walked you guys through. Now, really the next step after this, time to try to close the deal, right? So you could get their reaction. Hey, pretty like what would you think about that, Bob? Bobby, what tell me what you think. Like what's going through your mind? Like, let them respond. Now you could do this thing called future pacing. right? Now, if you did look, so I can say, look, God, if you implement it how I just told you guys to, I can then say, look, here's the thing, Bob. Look, this was just, I just had my team. I just had my team, whip this together, right? But once we like fully onboard you, fully like extract all the information, about your business, your services, objections that people might give you, kind of learn how you talk to your customers, this can become your best employee like within the next month. So let me ask you this. Can you see this working like in your business? Can you see it working in your business? And if he says yes, then that's great. But I don't want to move forward if it's not a yes. Because if it's not a yes, then there's no reason to move forward. If it's not a yes, then I want to find out what are his potential concerns, objections? What's going on here? Why doesn't he feel it's a yes? Right? So always keep that in mind. Sometimes a lot of people just be rushing to like talk about the money, but a confused or a concerned or just a not fully interested mind is never going to give you money. So that would be a point. Just write this down. Do not continue to the money part until all of this person's questions has been answered. And it's just, sometimes people will like, all right, let's talk about the price. All right, show me your packages. All right. You want people in that state. You don't want to talk to people about money where it's like, not really too sure. Or just maybe they just had simple questions, right? That you didn't get to address. Hey, so Bob, all right, so look, what questions you got for me? Everybody understand that? All right. Then you can. This is not mandatory. This is not mandatory, but you can do what's called a price anchor, right? Not mandatory, but you can like, hey, quick question. If you hired someone part-time just to handle the lead follow-up, what would that cost? Probably $2,000 to $3,000 a month, right? Well, actually, you know what? So we got this thing in here, right? And I remember why we put this in here. So forget about this price anchor part. Say don't do that unless you're like really advanced. Just skip to step 4, presenting your offer, right? You've had a decent enough conversation at this point. They're still here. They've experienced the demo. Just drop the price on them. Drop the price on them and drop it confidently. Confidently. So sometimes, and let me know if there's anybody in here like this. Sometimes people get real nervous when it's time to talk about pricing and money. Anybody in here like that? Anybody in here like that? So thank you for being honest, guys. So all I'm gonna tell you, right? You need to operate. And why one of the other reasons why I love this business model so much, and I've done a lot of different things in my day, business-wise, right? I love this business so much because I am always 1,000% certain that what I'm offering to people can actually really help them. Like, that's just once you fully understand, like, the way that I walk around, guys, you guys know by now, I'm super chill. I don't do too much. Yeah, I don't got no watches on or nothing crazy. But guess what I know? I know for a fact when people pay me money, I know for a fact that what I'm offering them can absolutely help them make way more money. Right? So I've installed AI for businesses that have gone on to make 7+ figures utilizing the AI that I've installed for them, right? So you got to walk with that level of confidence, right? Because if you get to the price and you like, you know, you know, if it makes sense for you, we charge 14.97, but look, look, we're like, you can always negotiate if you like, if you're like kind of stumbling, stuttering, getting all nervous when you get to pricing, it's not going to be good, right? And I totally understand it, which is why I bring this up, right? Like part of my job here, guys, is also like forecasting challenges, right, that you guys might experience. But again, how to kind of get rid of that challenge or that limiting belief, guys, is just channeling the fact that what I'm going to deploy for these people, right, can absolutely make or save them more than what they've currently got in place right now, right? And if you truly understand that, like in your soul, then at that point, say the price and keep it moving. Say the price with your head up, and your shoulders, your shoulders firm, right? Boom. Okay. So the investment, right? Or if you got multiple packages, look, all right, package number one. Here's what's included in the package. One-time build fee or one-time setup fee of $1,500 and $500 a month. Package number two, boom, however you want to do it, right? My main thing at this point, just say it with your chest, right? And say it confidently, right? So I'm not gonna go through I keep saying I'm not going through this doc, and I done got to page 9, my Lord. But I'm gonna let you guys explore this. But I think you guys get the point in terms of how to navigate this demo call. If so, drop a demo in the chat for me. Let me know. Let me know. Drop a demo in the chat. And the beauty of this, guys, you want to know the beauty of this? I'm just reminded by what Corey said. I'm reminded by what Corey said yesterday, which was he don't got a lot of this stuff set up, right? So as much as this, as much as like I've done my best to like lay all this stuff out for you guys step by step, I want you guys to remember we have people. I'm pretty confident that we've got people that have gone out. No, I know this for a fact. We've got people that have gone out and secured clients and just kind of like freestyled their way through it. Right? Who was on yesterday? I don't want to mess his name up. It was like, yo, I did the demo in the parking lot. Right? Like, so the beauty of all of this is, yes, it's literally all laid out for you. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to imperfect action. All comes down to hardcore, ruthless, pit bull-like implementation. It don't have to be perfect. You don't have to sound the best. You don't have to try to turn yourself into like some kind of sales guru. You got to remember, guys, honestly, I've made money from clients just by showing them the demo. And they were so amazed off of that. It was just like, yo, how much this cost, right? So I'm excited for you guys. Super, super, super duper excited for you guys. We're about at the end of our 4-day. Hold on, I got something for you guys. Real quick. I got something for y'all real quick. That's how we want. How we gonna wrap it up? Let me give you guys some oh man. All right, give you guys some boys to men, real quick to signify the end of the road. But how many of you guys realize it's not the end of the road? It's only the end of the 4 days, and we're like literally back with you. Well, we're literally back with you tomorrow, and so on and so on and so on. Type family in the chat if you've already made that decision. Let me know, guys. That's how you know I've been talking to you guys all week. I start getting dang near delirious up here. Let me look in the chat.
So, Adora, are you gonna sing for us, or are we gonna play the song? Which is it?
Nah. You guys can't.
Is
You
this
guys
it?
can't get that yet. Can't get that yet. um, anybody in here? That's why my one of the things that my wife laughs at me about. I am, or at least I would consider myself an R&B connoisseur, you know.
Listen, Coach Jay said that's a premium price to hear Adora sing.
Yeah, you guys ain't paying enough yet. All right. So look, guys, the future is bright. So would you guys say we've had an amazing 4 days together? I'm gonna say yes for you guys. Look, but even over the course of these 4 days, right, we've covered a lot of ground, but it's still stuff that we ain't even touch on yet. AI chat agents, how to onboard clients, automations, the social media planner where you could like, that's a whole nother service that you could sell. Let me give you guys some extra little sauce. And here's the crazy thing with the platform and just AI, guys. AI allows you to become an expert at things you quite possibly had no clue about like a week ago, right? That's why like I stress this, the importance to you guys. I have charged people, think about this, right? I personally, over the course of, I don't know, the last few years, have not been really active on social media. I'm too busy working. Guess what, right? I have had people pay me to script out social media content for them, develop like social media strategy. Now, I will say I have a lot of history with marketing and so on, but even if I did not, guys, you can use AI to be a social media manager and literally get AI to create the content for people, and people are paying for that, right? Or it's like, yo, I could just go into Claude, create scripting for people. They're paying you what like there's people depending on their following or their social media that are paying thousands of dollars a month to their social media managers, whatever you want to call it. And you could use AI to fulfill that. Then you could also use Growth Hub. They give you the content and you can schedule it out in the social media planner inside of Growth Hub. So I say that to say it's so much that we haven't even gotten to over these 4 days. Invoicing, you can use Growth Hub to collect money, all right? So here's what to expect for all our people that are continuing the journey with us. We've got weekly calls, weekly tech support calls, Coach Jay holding y'all down with 2 calls a week, marketing calls, sales training calls. For those of you guys, I know you like all of you guys that were not able to get your questions answered on this challenge just because we'd be here all day. But we have specific Ask Adora calls. So like we literally have something going on every single week. Every single week. So there's a lot to look forward to, right? There's a whole lot to look forward to. And just for my people that were not here yesterday, if you were not here yesterday, you might have missed out on the opportunity to get some free money, right? So we did a little quick poll yesterday, and I asked people like, yo, based off of these past 4 days, or well, it was 3 days yesterday, what was the monetary value, right, that you feel like you've received over the course of our time spent together during this challenge, based off of the training that you received, the pre-built AI agents, the plug and play funnels that you did not have to build, the emails, all of these things, right? And I seen people, they were saying anywhere from $1,000 to $10,000+. So I don't think anyone, can question the value, that we provide, especially when you contrast that value to what you guys have paid, most of you guys have paid so far, which is $1. And then just what the regular, price is monthly, which is $147 a month, right? So, by the way, quick lesson there, guys. You see how, like, when I say the price, like, I say them prices confidently, right? That's the same way when you guys get in the trenches, you want to talk about your packages, your pricing the same way. Just a little quick thing there. So, for those of you guys that want to make some more or want some more free money, we introduced yesterday our annual discount offer, right? So for those of you guys that have already made the decision that, you want to be in the family, you're with us for the long term, right? And you really want to implement, you want to get continued training from us, all of that. Well, we offered you an opportunity to just save some money while doing that, right? So the regular cost for if you stayed on for a year and paid $147 a month, you would have paid $1,764 at the end of the year. And even that, if we're being completely honest, that compared to the value that we're providing is crazy, right? However, the Lyttle sisters keep continuing to allow me to come up with these crazy things and offers to you guys. So I got them to agree to allow us to offer you guys the annual Growth Hub 365 annual, right? So you are locked in for the next year, and you get that for $997, right? Which means you get, what is it, like 5 to 6 months free, basically, of Growth Hub 365, right? So if you want to lock in with that before we get out of here, we still have a giveaway to do, by the way, so don't go nowhere either. But I know some of you guys might have missed yesterday, so I want you guys to find out that some people got the opportunity to go annual, and you trying to fight us because you might have missed out, right? So you can sign up for annual for $997. That'll lock you in for the next year. You don't have to think about, making another payment. If you'd rather do the monthly, perfectly fine. It's just simply a way to reward you guys, show you guys how much even more, that we love you for tapping in with us. And if you like free money, have at it, right? So team, go ahead and drop the link, the correct link, please, to so folks that already have their subscription can upgrade to the annual. And in addition to that, as if giving you free money was not enough, we also have just some little extra goodies, for our annual members, right? So we're going to do a group strategy session call with yours truly. And this will just be an intimate call, for annual members only, where we could talk about strategy, any real world, situations, questions, that you have. Oftentimes when I'm doing these trainings, we can't do hardcore, Q&A, but we're able to really dive deeper, on this strategy session, and that is only for annual members, right? And then we got a whole nother session that we're gonna do for annual members. In that session will be with the great Nehemiah Davis, 8-figure entrepreneur extraordinaire. Man, I get so much, get a lot of game from this guy, and he charges $250,000 for a VIP day. VIP day, I said, right? So we're getting someone, and again, guys, I don't know how I'd be getting. Maybe I am a sales guy. Yeah, maybe I am a little good at sales. I'd be somehow convincing people to do stuff right on behalf of this community, whether it be the Little Sisters or Neo, but it's all about adding value to you guys, right? So we have a group strategy session, where you could have literally an 8-figure entrepreneur giving you guidance on, hey, here's how you step up your content game. Here's how you step up your marketing game. Here's how you go do this, your sale, whatever it is, right? That's a pretty big deal. If you guys don't take it, I'll do it myself. In addition to that, you guys get the rest of my marketing playbooks. These are literally step-by-step SOPs on, just internal, marketing strategies that I've developed for people that work directly with me. And then in addition to that, like I said, guys, this is a whole lot of free money. In addition to that, our annual members also get the ability to get up to 20 free client sub accounts, right? So just to do some quick math on that, you're paying $9.97 to become an annual member. You have the ability to go out and get up to 20 clients, and we will give you sub accounts for those clients. You do not have to pay anything extra. We'll give you sub accounts for those clients, and that's where you would set up, whatever AI that they paid you to build for them. So imagine you're charging clients $500 to $1,000 a month, but you're only paying $9.97 annually. All right. So, guys, I ain't gonna try to convince you guys on this, right? You guys should know by now I'm not a convincer guy, but I do think, if you are in position to, it's just a complete no-brainer. If you want to stay with the monthly, hey, that's fine as well, right? Whatever works for you. And in addition to all of this, we have 2 raffles included in this, right? One of them is a raffle for a one-on-one consult with yours truly, one-on-one call with me. Anyone knows me, I don't even, I do not do calls like that, like one-on-one. But one of you guys will get, one of our annual members will get raffled. And then we also will have a raffle for one of our annual members to get a free ticket to the next conference, next live conference that we do. Guys, I don't know if you ain't signed up for annual yet. I don't know, you might not like free money. But yeah, go ahead, drop the link for the annual, guys. And no, that is it for that. If we gave you any more, we'd probably be doing too much at that point, right? So again, you get locked in for annual, $997. That covers you for the next year, and that also grandfathers you in at that price, right? Which is insane. So like, for example, if the Lyttle sisters one day, rightfully so, say Adora kick rocks and we about to really charge what this thing is worth, your pricing is still grandfathered in, right? Which is pretty crazy. Meaning, if we go out here and really start charging like what this is worth, which is like easily should be like $300 to $500 a month, you're still locked in, right? At that crazy pricing. So keep that in mind as well. And homework for today. One, catch up, guys. I know some of you, kind of might have fell behind a little bit on the homework. It's not too late. Big part of, or one of the big things that I will impart upon you guys is I don't want you guys to lose the momentum from these 4 days, right? Whether you sign up for annual, whether you're going to be doing monthly, whatever you're doing, don't lose the momentum, right? So like these past 4 days, I don't just want it to be like a hit, a dopamine hit for you guys. Like I want this 4 days to have been like, and this is not to sound dramatic, I want this 4 days for some of you guys to be like, yo, this was like the beginning of a new start for me. This was like the beginning of a brand new financial future for me. Maybe before this, you didn't have like tons of hope. You was looking for a way, trying to figure stuff out. You're working your job, you might not like it that much. Even if you do like it, they're not paying you what you're really worth. I want this to be that moment, right? That moment that you can look back on and it's like, man, that's when it clicked for me. Are we saying it'll be easy? Absolutely not. It actually might be like the most difficult thing that you ever done. But, life is hard regardless, right? Life is hard regardless. You just got to pick which hard you want, right? Life can be hard to the point where it's like, yeah, I'm struggling to pay my bills. Or life, it can be hard where it's like, dang. So like, I listen to you guys talk, right? When you guys come up here. So I'm going to use Corey as an example again. And I listen to Corey. And Corey's struggle now is, dang, like, I got too much opportunity. How many of you guys want that kind of hard life, right? Where it's like, yo, I'm I'm thinking about opportunity-based problems and not like financial stability type problems. Let me know in the chat if you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. Life is going to be hard. I'm not here to tell you this is going to be easy. But you guys got to pick like which kind of hard. Like if it's going to be hard either way, are you going to pick like, yo, I'm struggling hard, or dang, I got 6 people ready to pay and I need to go find help type hard, because these 6 people, yo, that's potentially like $50,000 of revenue for me, which is so like when I hear people like Corey talk, I don't know if a lot of you notice, like, I think last time I checked, I want to say like the average, I don't know, median salary in the United States is maybe like 50-ish thousand, something like that. I just want to leave you guys with, we have people, or at the very least, someone in our community, someone just like you guys, that has made pretty much in 1 month more than the average American makes in 1 year. So again, this is just me kind of loving on you guys a little extra here, guys. I don't want you to leave here and this just have been like, yo, you got a little dopamine hit for 4 days and nothing happened after that. To me, that would be a complete waste of time, right? And I'm very like serious about time, right? I'm never trying to waste any time. And I don't want you guys to be wasting time. If you spent 4 days, 4 days, hours and hours and hours, why would you not continue, right? Why would you not go make sure like, yo, I gotta make it happen? That would be like complete waste of time. You might as well like have binged your favorite show on Netflix or something like that, right? Like time, we can't get the time that we spent here this week. Like we can't get it back. So in my mind, and let me know, guys, let me know if I'm tripping, let me know if I'm off base here, but in my mind, if you spent 4 days here, why would you not finish the journey, right? Why would you not go implement? Why would you not at least go get 1 client? Am I tripping? Let me know if I might be doing too much. Let me know. Well, it's our last, well, I keep saying our last day together. For some of you, it's not our last day together, but it's our last day of the challenge, right? So I might be in a little, little melancholy, whatever. But am I tripping here, or do you understand the assignment? That's really what I want to know. Do you understand the assignment beyond our 4 days, right? Do you understand the assignment when it comes Monday? When it comes Monday, hey, when it comes tomorrow, and there's no DJ playing for no challenge, are you still going to be tapped in? That's what I want to know from the. And don't lie to me either. Do not lie to me. Do not gas me up. You could absolutely say no. But I want to know in the chat. I want to know in the chat. Are we carrying forward the momentum from this 4 days? Or are you just going to put this down and it was a nice little time? Let me know in the chat. And while you guys let me know that, homework, catch up, practice your demo call. Link. Oh, you know what I want you guys to do? Here's how you make sure the momentum doesn't die. Link up, and Mike talked about this at the beginning. Guys, get some accountability partners. Don't do no weird type stuff like Mike was talking about, trying to get people to buy stuff from you. No. Let's get people. Here's what I want to see, and I always issue this challenge, right? Let's get tomorrow independently, right? Just you guys. Or it could be Saturday, whatever you want to do. Can you guys get on a call together? None of us, right? Coach Jay not going to be there. I'm not going to be there. It's not going to be no DJ. It's not Mike not going to be there. Alicia is not going to be there. Just y'all. Yo, let's practice the demo call together. Let's hold each other accountable. Yo, let's practice. Yo, all right. Let's create our implementation plans together. Yo, all right, so I'm gonna hit these businesses up. Yo, you going, all right, here's my niche. What's your niche? Like holding each other accountable, right? That's when I'll know, like, oh, all right, like, yo, this batch, this cohort, or whatever we want to call it, it's like, all right, they are very serious, right, about making it happen. So if and when you guys do that, post it in the school, or else it was not real, did not happen. And then, guys, if you got value just over the course of the past 4 days, go ahead, drop that in the school group. Let us know. You know, give your thanks to the Lyttle sisters for allowing me to give you guys free money. Because if they did not allow that, it would absolutely would not be possible, guys. So make sure. Matter of fact, just drop thanks to the Lyttle sisters in the chat for making this available for you guys. $1 for
Definitely.
4 days is insane, guys. All right. What time is it? I just be in the spirit talking to you guys, and I be having like actual real work to do. But Lakeisha, you got anything
Yes,
anything lined up?
Coach Jay has something to say to the people. Coach Jay, I'm pulling you up.
Okay, so real quick, when Adora was talking about choose your heart, but this video resonated with me maybe a month ago. I shared it in school some time ago, and a lot of people, it really hit them hard. So I'm going to share it here because I think it's a 2-minute video, but it'll be a great way. It went viral last year. Okay. So I'm going to share it with you guys because it's really going to make you think exactly what Adora just ended with. It's going to really challenge you once you leave this challenge. Okay. All right. I'm about to share my screen. And let me, okay, here we go. It's actually on YouTube, so you could always look it up. Okay, let me close my Zoom square so I could actually get to the. Come on. Okay, it's not. I'm gonna have to open up a whole new browser. Sorry. Let me get to YouTube real quick. From school, I posted in school, but for some reason it's not opening up in school. Let me just go straight to it. Here it goes. Where is she? Coach. She's actually the coach for here, right here. 2 minutes and 40 minutes. Here we go. It's worth it, I promise you. Let me turn up my volume. Okay, here we go.
I was talking with Shay a couple days ago, and one of the things we talked about was how we all wait in life for things to get easier. Think in your own life, if you waited for something to get easier, this and then it'll be easy. I just got to get through preseason and then it'll be okay. I've just got to get through my junior year of high school and then the classes are going to get easier. Or I've just got to get to my spring of my senior year of college and it's going to be easier. It's what we do. We wait for stuff to get easier. It will never get easier. What happens is you handle hard better. That's what happens. Most people think that it's going to get easier. Life is going to get easier. Basketball is going to get easier. School's going to get easier. It never gets easier. What happens is you become someone that handles hard stuff better. So that's a mental shift that has to occur in each of your brains. It has to. Because if you go around waiting for stuff to get easier in life, it's never going to happen. And then what happens? Oh, it's so hard. Oh, I can't do it. Oh, I don't know when is it going to be easy for me? Oh, it's easy for other people. It's not. It's hard. And the second we see you handling stuff, handling hard better, what are we going to do? We're going to make it harder. We're going to make it harder. Because we're preparing for you for when you leave here. Not just basketball and life. And if you think life, when you leave college, is going to be all of a sudden get easy because you graduated and you got a Duke degree, it's not going to get easier. It's going to get harder. So make yourself a person that handles hard well. Not someone that's waiting for the easy. Because if you have a meaningful pursuit in life, it will never be easy. If you're trying to win a championship, if you're trying to have a family, ask your parents, do you think it was ever easy for them to raise kids? Karen, is it easy? It's not. Any meaningful pursuit in life, if you want to be successful at it, it goes to the people that handle hard well. Those are the people that get the stuff they want. People that wait around for easy, you probably see them at the bus stop. They're waiting for the easy bus to come around. Easy bus never comes around. Got to handle hard. Okay, so don't get discouraged through this time. If it's hard, don't get discouraged. It's supposed to be. And don't wait for it to be easy. Oh, I just got to get through the summer. And then it'll all of a sudden get easy in the fall. No, it won't. It won't. It won't get easy in the fall. So make yourself someone that handles hard well. And then whatever comes at you, you're going to be great. You're going to be great, okay?
Did you guys hear that? Handle hard well. It's never going to get easy. And that, Adora Sonia, I thought that was a nice cherry on top to basically what you're trying to tell them.
Mhm.
I'm signing
I
out.
like that.
I got 1 o'clock training.
I like that. I like that. My voice is fried, guys. Man, I hope you guys enjoyed our 4 days together. Let me wait. I don't want nobody to try to fight me. Let me drop
that link, Adora.
Yes, let me drop the link to the document for today. I want no problems. So let's I'm gonna drop it. You guys can catch that. Yeah, guys, it is officially a wrap. Any final words from the team?
Yes, yes, yes. So, guys, attention. I want your attention, right?
Oh,
I
attention.
want you to pay attention because something is coming right now. Something is coming right now. And listen, I'm asking this person to turn their video on because guess what? Drum roll, Adura. Drum roll. Drum roll. We have a winner. And what's the prize today, Adura? What is the prize?
It's an iPad, right?
Wow, it is an iPad. Drum roll. And the winner is, listen, she turned her video off again. I'm gonna try one more time. I'm gonna try one more time.
Mm.
Girl, what are you
Ooh.
doing, girl?
Don't block your blessings.
Listen, she's here, but listen.
I'm here.
Oh
I don't know what was happening with my thing, and my camera won't turn on right now.
Oh my.
There it
Adria,
goes.
right?
Hi.
Oh, there she is. Today, you
you
won
almost missed out
yourself
on your
an
blessing, girl.
iPad, girl. You're a winner of an iPad,
Serious?
girl. Yes, you are. Drum roll.
Is this because I've been having technical difficulties? Thank you so much, Lakeisha. Thank you so much, Adora. I've got so much from this, even with that. That is the cherry blessing on top. But honestly, the the way you guys have poured into us, oh my God, that's better than the iPad. Like far better than the iPad. And I'm so grateful. You just don't know. I'm sticking with you guys all the way through. I had a tech call this morning, my domain, I have to talk to Wix, everything run through here. And I'm so grateful. I can't wait to work with you. I'm going to be a consultant too. I paid for all the courses. So I will see you
Boom.
guys many times. I plan to work with you guys like on stage. So there we go.
So one
Mm.
moment, Adria, don't go. Someone says,
I won't.
how did your meeting go? We want to know, how did your
Oh, it
meeting
was
go?
great. Oh, it was absolutely great. So my meeting went very, very well. So actually, with something that Adora talked about today. So we went in and we created their. We took their website, we put it in, we created their Ruby a receptionist, and we called and we tried to do a FaceTime, but we called and had the owners, our cousins, call in and go through all different scenarios and things like that. And they were so impressed. And they had heard about it recently about AI into their business, but they didn't know how to get it in. So they're thrilled. And we know we'd be able to scale it with them, scale up with them. So we gave that to them for free. But we signed them. We totally signed them, and we're going to get many
Mm.
leads off of them. So grateful.
Mm.
And using our and like our monthly price with our chest out. So like this is what it is. So
Yes.
yeah. Yep. And we use Claude and chat for all of our documentation. We already had our branding. So I really heard Corey yesterday about his back end. And so we've been working on our back end. I'm trying to get my payment links set up. So yeah, we got to get this money. Thank you so much.
Mm.
I'm so surprised. Thank you so very much. I can't wait
This
to work
is
with
what
you
happens
guys.
when you show up, girl. Continue showing
Thank
up
you.
and continue to be an inspiration to the community because as you can see, persons are looking at you and they're proud of you. Oh my.
Mm.
She's crying. Is she
Oh
crying?
no,
Oh
you about to have
my.
us crying up here.
Don't get my lashes to fall.
Oh
Oh.
man.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And you're right. You said today that people, because I'm an entrepreneur and I've been doing this for many years, people want to be seen. And this is the epitome of being seen, one, but just seen and heard. And people just want to be seen and heard. And I don't normally want attention. So this is really beautiful. And I really thank you for this. Really
Oh no,
surprised.
don't do that. Oh no.
And someone said Spelman in the chat yesterday. Yes, I'm a Spelman graduate, 95. Yes. Sorry. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you so much. I look
Oh
forward to working with you
man.
guys. I see big things. Big
I'm
things.
so excited for you. I'm
Thank
so
you.
excited for you.
Thank you. Thank you for choosing me.
Oh
Okay,
man, we
Adura.
got to get out of here before everybody start crying.
Thank you.
No worries, girl.
Thank
You could
you.
always sing the Boys to Men song and
Yeah, get it
To
in.
we
be
ain't.
go to the end. Okay, Adura, one thing. Persons are saying something is wrong with a 4-day document.
Well, it does say due to heavy collaborator use, some tools for this doc. You guys spam the doc. I don't should be good, but I don't know if it's
no, that happens when too many people are flooding it at the same time.
yeah, so I don't know, but I don't know, maybe refresh it, guys.
I think that they got your document. Oh, it worked. Okay, good. Person says work. We want the doc you use. Okay. It's missing the script. So the link that is being shared, when I go onto that document, it says challenge day 4. It's a document that you are sharing on your screen.
Yeah. So if you so let me share my screen real quick. I don't want no problems. So look, guys, on this document, challenge day 4, I'm sharing this document with you guys. But the script that you guys are looking for is right here. Or it says script. And you could just click this and it'll open up the script. So everything, anytime that I link to something else, it's all within the main document. So you just got to click this little AI agency demo call script student guide thing, and it'll open right up. Is everybody clear on that? I don't want
Yeah, they're
no
saying it's good
issues.
now. Jackie says it's good. It's working now. Yes, got it. Okay.
Well, nobody feel like man adored it. Didn't give us the full sauce. Never that.
Adora, Kim
Mhm.
says, I want Lakeisha to be my AI agent's voice choice.
Wait, what? She
You want
wants to
my
do.
voice to be your AI. Wow. I'm honored. I'm honored. Wow.
Oh man. All right, guys. It is officially a wrap. Should we open? Okay, this might be chaotic, but let's open up the audio for everybody. Let's just all get a loud uh grand finale. Growth Hub
Thank you
$365
so much.
something.
You
Thank you,
guys are
Adora. You're the
awesome.
best.
Thanks,
You're
This was
awesome.
Sarah.
great.
Thank
Awesome.
you,
You guys are
Adora.
doing
Really good
Thank
job.
you,
absolutely
little
love it.
sisters,
I love
Lakeisha,
it.
Coach
Yeah.
Jay, all of the team.
Thank you
Thank you,
so
thank you,
much.
thank you. It
Thank
has been
y'all.
You the
phenomenal.
bomb, sir. You the bomb, sir. You the
Amazing.
bomb.
It's an honor.
Awesome.
Zero to the
We
cat.
love you.
Awesome.
Hey.
All the
Thank
participants.
you.
You are consultants and AI agents in school and
You're the
everywhere.
best.
You guys are out in the
Love
community.
y'all.
Community, you are
Complete
great.
complete chaos, but that sound is so good.
Beautiful chaos.
It's amazing hearing you guys' voices. It is officially a wrap for day 4, guys. I hope to see you guys after this, right? So shout out to all of my people that have made that decision. Shout out to everyone that jumped on that annual free money. We love you guys. And we shall see you when we see you. And we are out of here, guys.
Thank you, everyone. And remember to join Coach Jay today for her training. Okay?
My
Right,
goodness.
Coach Jay?
Back
We
to
need him on
back.
the training, right, Coach Jay?
Sheesh. That's crazy, guys. We got another call at 1 o'clock with Coach Jay. We doing too much, but all right, we're out of here, guys.
1
Definitely
o'clock. We're doing
Hop on that
advanced level.
1 o'clock. And
Yeah, advanced level.
advanced level. All right, I'm out of here, guys. I'm delirious at this point, but everyone
Thank you,
have an amazing
Adora.
day.
Thank you, Adora. Some
Later,
guys
guys.
and big up yourself, Adora. Have a great day.
Big
Thank
up.
you.